What is going on, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. We're back on No Man's Sky, and I wanted to talk about locating portals. I had a few people ask about portals and stuff like that. I'm assuming that my channel is attracting a lot of new people. That is not a bad thing. I just wanted to go over some basic stuff, so these next couple videos might be just over how to locate stuff and things of that nature. So, the original way to locate a portal, I believe there's another way too. I believe you can do it with like an exocraft if you're down on the planet. I don't use exocrafts, I don't use the minotaurs, I don't use any of that stuff. So I honestly don't know about that. But the original way to locate it, first of all, I want to point out you're going to need, where's it at? You're going to need all of the glyphs. There's 16 of them, as you can see. You start off with 0. You won't have any at all. The way to find these is by going to different systems, and you're going to be looking for people that are glowing, kind of like this, kind of like how he has that glow to him, that tint, and they're all different travelers. I got lucky, and there's actually 2 at this one. It is very rare that you can find 2 of them like that. But what you'll do is you'll come up to them, you will talk to them. You will need at least 100 nanites to do this. You're going to talk with them. You're going to ask, we're going to say yes. No, we're going to say suggest this is not a gag. You're going to ask where they came from. Let's talk to them again. Right here. So ask where they came from. It's going to cost you 100 nanites. You're going to go ahead and do that. It's going to give you a subspace signal, so that means you're going to have to go out into space, and you're going to have to look for that signal on one of the planets. As you can see, it is right there. It's an unknown grave, so we're going to head over there. Now obviously this isn't going to do anything for me, but I at least want to show you guys what it looks like for all the new people out there. So we are going to head down to that planet and take a look at that spot right there. There's a few things that you're going to need for this, not for this part, but just in general. There is a few things that you're going to need for this stuff, but I will go over it and where to get it as we're going along. So obviously this is just what's needed to be able to enter in coordinates once you do find the portal. I will go over how to find the portal itself. And like I said, you're going to have to do this 16 times. You cannot do it from the same traveler 16 times. Once you find his grave, it's not going to work for you anymore. So you're going to have to find his grave, jump to the next system. You're going to have to do this 16 times. If you're a new player, my suggestion, just to get just to get used to the game, you don't have to do this. My suggestion though would be to just play the game and do the main storyline. It will give you all 16 glyphs. It's probably the fastest way to do it. So you're going to come here. This is what the grave looks like. This is what the grave looks like. Looks like a little atlas thing here. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted. You're going to pick it up. He's going to tell you a whole bunch of stuff, and it will end up giving you one of those glyphs. Like I said, it's not going to give me any. Right there you can see it says extract glyph. It's not going to give me any because I already have all 16. So it literally does nothing for me. But that will give you one glyph. And then you can go back up if you had another if you had another traveler up in that space station. You can go ahead and do the second one, and you can get 2 from one system. But sometimes you will come across a system with 0 of them on it. So just keep that in mind. I believe I jumped probably about 5 or 6 times just in this one, just to show you guys this, just to find one, and I got lucky there was 2. So it is going to be a lot of jumping and stuff like that. If you guys don't mind duping, I'm not saying ruin the game for you if you're a new player, but if you don't mind duping, you may want to dupe a whole bunch of warp cells. So you can either do the ones like I have, the warp hypercores, or you can do the regular warp cells. Warp cells will, one warp cell will only give you 1 jump, whereas one of these warp hypercores, it will give you the full 5 jumps from your ship. My ship currently got it if you watch previous videos, so I technically can't even jump that far. But the distance doesn't really matter anyway, because if you're jumping over systems just to get to another system, I mean, unless someone told you that there's an actual traveler there, it's kind of pointless. So the next thing is you're going to need navigational data. This stuff can be found all over the place. It's kind of like finding salvage data. So one of the ways to find navigation data is come here and find these little bad boys. Pick it up. That should give me, nope, that gave me nanites. Here's another one. There we go. There's one navigational data. And then you can duplicate the rest, or you can keep going and finding those as well. So once you have navigation data, I just want to take a look at the weapon. That's not good. So once you have navigational data, you want to come up here to the space station, and you're going to come over and you're going to talk to the cartographer. Man, this system has some pretty nice ships. That's a C class. I saw one earlier that was an A class. That's a B class. So the cartographer, I jumped up on the wrong side, is over here, the very last one on the right. He's the one next to the portal here. He's got all the little maps and stuff behind him. So the map that you're going to be looking for, this is why you need the navigation data, because he is going to charge you navigation data to buy his maps. So you're going to do exchange specific charts. I can't even say it right. Charts. And then the one that we are looking for, let's see here. I want to say it's that one. Ancient artifact site, inhabited outpost. Okay, so it's not this, it's not that. We're gonna say it's this one. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, it is actually, sorry. It's the one that says alien cartographic data. So in the purple it says ancient artifact site. So you're gonna want more than one navigational data, which is why I said you may want to duplicate them. I would suggest getting anywhere between 10 and 15 of them. I'm gonna go ahead and buy 15. I used to do 5, and then recently I started needing more than just 5. So we bought 15 of those, and let me show you here in my inventory. I have a whole bunch of stuff in my inventory, which some of this I will go over in a minute. So we have 15 of these maps. So once you get a map, now we need to go down to the, oh, that felt like I was way closer. We need to go down to the planet. Doesn't matter which planet, you can go to any planet. I don't even think you need to go to the planet, honestly. Here, we'll try it when we jump right out in space. Because it's not always, they're not always on every single planet. So we're going to come out here. As you can see, this is a new system. Like I said, I've been jumping for a while just to find the aliens, or the travelers, so that I can show you guys who I was talking about. So once you're in here, you're going to come over to these maps and you're going to do plot route. So we're going to hit square. It's going to plot a route. It says alien artifact detected. That is not what we're looking for. You want to look for one that says alien monolith. So we're going to do it again. I'm not even going to go to that one. Do that again. That one also says alien artifact. Do it again. There we go. Monolith. So it is the one with that icon there. As you can see, it says monolith. Let's go ahead and head towards this monolith over here. And the crazy thing, it is on the planet that we already landed on. That planet looks nice. I want to see. No, it's a cloudy planet. I just wanted to see what type of planet it was. Really don't want to deal with this. No, let's see what they got. Come on, a little bit closer, I guess. Be careful breaking these open. You will get pirates that will show up, and you will also get sentinels that show up just like that. We're just going to run from them anyway, so I'm not worried about it. It's only gold. Alright. I'm not worried about them. It's just going to take me a minute to be able to jump again. I just don't want to fight them because this ship isn't really equipped with anything yet. My shields will go really fast. My guns are pretty weak, actually. Okay. So let's make it to the monolith over here. What was that one? Is that a monolith too? No. Okay. I just realized they were the same symbol. I also want to point out those travelers aren't only found at space stations. It's probably the most common site you will find them at. But if you're on a planet and you don't want to go up to the space station, you can try. Keep in mind it works better at a space station, but you can try to go to... Uh-oh. I don't have anything illegal, do I? I don't think I do. Okay. You can try to go to a trade outpost on a planet. Sometimes you'll find them there, but like I said, it is a lot easier to find them up on the space station. So once you're here at the monolith, if you haven't learned all of the language, go ahead and pick up these 3 things. There should be 3 at every single one of these. You don't have to pick them up. This is just an extra bonus for anyone trying to learn the languages. And then once you're here, you're going to talk with this thing right here. Legacy of Venzanto. As you can see, it says Viking monolith. The race that's there, Viking, that is going to be very important. I will explain that in a minute. So we're going to go ahead and hold square so we can talk to it. So it's going to tell you a whole bunch of stuff. Doesn't matter if you can't read it or anything. It says there's a vast columns of the world on ancient structure, each written in a different alphabet. The first column's words are like savage runes scratched in sand. The second shows precise sequence of dots. The final column has wide and welcoming letters, almost appearing handwritten in stone. So these right here, does not matter which one you pick, honestly. We are going to... We're going to seem human, and we're going to do the one with the letters. So let's put our hand on the letters. Ancient spirits that dwell are here infuse me with the language of a distant race of beaked traders. So that is the Gek. Okay, so we learned the word Gek. We're going to try talking to it again. So right here, it says locate a portal, 1 Viking dagger. That's why I said that the race actually matters. Since it's a Viking dagger, that means we need at least 1 Viking dagger. I'll go over that in a second. We're going to go ahead and hit locate portal. So now it gives you the location of a portal, which, where did that symbol appear? Over there. So we're going to go ahead and mark that by holding square while we're looking at it. And then that is what I wanted to go over. That's why I had all these extra little items. So this is a trade commodity. I wasn't sure if it was a curiosity or a trade commodity. It's a trade commodity. So if it's Viking, it needs to be the dagger. If it's Gek, you are going to need the Gek nip. And if it is Korvax, you're going to need this one, the Korvax cube. The other 3 don't worry about. Like I said, I didn't know which one it was, but since it's a trade commodity, it's either going to be the Viking dagger, the Gek nip, or the Korvax convergence cube. So keep that in mind. Those items can be found randomly as well. You can buy them, you can trade from them in the space station with the traders. You can find them, like, let's see if there's any around here. I'm not seeing any. Actually, that right there. Nope, that's a buried cache. There. So there's damaged machinery over there. Usually by those, there are like little containers and stuff. Not always, but a lot of times there are little containers by them. You can get it out of those little containers, just like the little pods that drop out. But I don't think you can get it from the machinery itself. I just want to see if the containers are going to be near it. There are no containers near it. I don't know if you can get it from this directly, so I'm not going to say you can because I'm not sure. Actually, is that some right there? Yeah, these things. So you can sometimes find it in these. It's not always going to be the case. You'll get nanites, you'll get atlas passes. There's a whole bunch of stuff that come in these. So, see it right there. I got. Well, no, that's a Gek relic. That's an actual trade commodity, not the. Or wait, is that the one? No, that, yeah, so that's a curiosity. That's not a trade commodity. But anyway, you can find them in there for sure, 100%. That I do know. But now that we found the portal, like I said, we can go over there in our ship and we can check it out. May as well scan him while I'm passing by. I like that these ones fly. You can probably train these and fly on them. I like that they come to the ground. I hate the ones that like just stay up in the air and you're like, oh, that'd be a cool pet, but he never lands, so you can never feed him. Alright, let's go up. Right before the end of the clouds there. Someone's warping in. And then let's head to the portal. Trying to make the video exciting. Figured I'd do a barrel roll, you know. Oh, weather. So here is your portal, guys. This is what it looks like. Like I said, this is obviously just for beginners who have not seen one before and stuff like that. This is the portal here. These are what they look like. Now, there is a catch to this. When you come up to the portal for the very first time, you're going to have to fill all of these. They need fuel. They all take different things. So this one here, you would need a blue item to charge. So one of these. I'm surprised salt's in there. So you would need cobalt or deuterium or dihydrogen for this one, the yellow one. Actually, this is just material, metals, I guess. So you need copper, cadmium, emerald, indium or activated copper. Here you would need oxygen, condensed carbon or carbon. Here you would need sodium or nitrate. Here you would need the same thing. So then it starts repeating itself. So it's blue items, then your metals, and then your organic elements, and then it starts repeating. Or sorry, and then the yellow elements. And then it starts repeating. So then it goes back to blue, back to your metals, back to your organic stuff, and then back to your yellow elements. And then it does that all the way around. Make sure every single one of these bars are full. If I was to come into this one, and let's say I only put 4 in there. Oh, that one actually filled up all the way. Let's see if I can find one. I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, I'm just filling them all the way up. So let's say for this one, it took 4 of the, what was it? I can't even think now. So it took 4 of the sodium nitrate. Let's say I only had 2. It would only fill up that bar halfway, but it would be solid like this one. Like it's not, you see how these ones are flashing? It would be solid like this one. It wouldn't be flashing. Make sure that every single one of those is full. It tells you right there 100% on the actual little screen that comes up, where this one says 0%. There's sometimes where you'll get one that only be at like 99% and you just won't realize it, and you're like, they're all full, what's going on? It just won't let you open the portal. But once you fill them up all the way, the portal will open on its own, and then it will give you a list of all of these symbols for the glyphs that you have available, because that's what these are. These are all the different glyphs right here. And then you can enter whatever glyph you're looking for, or whatever address you're looking for, so to speak, and you can go from there and try to figure out, you know, where you want to go and all that. So if anyone has any questions or anything, let me know down in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to help anyone out. The portals don't always stay active. I've noticed that if you charge one portal and then you go charge another portal, the first one you charge is going to be no longer active. Also, if you charge one portal and you only use that one portal, say you go to the space station, you go back to there because you want to keep using that same portal, it'll work for a while, but eventually it will become uncharged and you will have to recharge it all over again. So like I said, if you guys have any questions or anything, let me know down in the comment section. If there's anything you guys did not understand, let me know that as well. I can definitely explain it probably a little bit better. Just let me know what part you didn't understand, and I can definitely go into detail more about that specific thing that you're having trouble with. But that is going to be it for this one. Thank you guys so much. I know it was a kind of a long video for something that wasn't new or anything like that, but like I said, I'm just trying to help out people, and a lot of people learn with like visual info and stuff like that. I could have easily commented back to the person that asked about this, and I could have just explained it there, but showing it is a lot easier. Same thing with anything in the game, guys. If you guys have any trouble trying to figure something out, if you don't know how to do something, let me know in the comment section. I will definitely make a video on it for you guys. I will respond with the link for the video. So thanks again, and I will see you guys in the next video.